What up, YouTube? All right, we're going to talk about the MPC One today. Is it the best MPC ever? Let's talk about it. Alright, so let's get into the MPC One. I'm not going to do a deep dive into the MPC One because there's a lot of videos out there covering the MPC One, so I don't feel like I need to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. But I will recommend that you go to Accurate Beats, check his page out. Great content on the MPC One. Now, I want to cover one other thing real quick. On Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me. I'm pretty cool. Anyway, on Instagram, a lot of people, when I posted a picture of my MPC One on my station over here, a lot of people said, well, how you get it? When you get it so fast, what's going on? And I'm like, I didn't realize it was anything that special. I pre-ordered it. My representative from Sweetwater called me, told me it'd be about a month, and I was cool with that. And then a day later, another person from Sweetwater called me in Charlie's place. That's my representative, Charlie. Charlie was off to let me know that, hey, we got a batch of the MPC Ones. Just wanted to let you know that I'm calling on behalf of Charlie and that we'll be shipping it out to you. Unfortunately, we don't have the cable package that we have because they're offering a cable package with it. Can we ship that out later? I was like, yeah, you can ship me the cables out later. Just send me the MPC. But I tell you what, I'll forgive you if you give me another bag of candy. So when you send me my cables, I want some more candy. So, all jokes aside though, but I was serious about the candy. They upgraded my shipment to 2-day shipping, FedEx 2-day shipping, no extra charge, which was awesome. Thank you, Sweetwater. Y'all customer service is top notch. So, said I would get it about Saturday, no later than Monday, and I end up getting it the very next day. So I'm excited and I'm happy. So, let's get into the MPC One. And I said, is it the best MPC ever? So let me cover that first. No, but it is very, very good. And let me explain why. It has a smaller footprint, so therefore it doesn't take up a lot of space. And everybody says it's a great entry-level MPC because it works as a standalone. And the only downside is storage space and stuff like that. You don't have 2 USB ports, which I wish they would have had an extra USB port. You don't have a line and a phono level switch, which I thought would have been cool. Even if they didn't do the phono ends, I think a line and a phono level switch would have been awesome. But other than that, it's an MPC to the bone. And everybody's saying, well, it don't have a battery. No, it don't need to have a battery. It's meant to be standalone, like at a desk. That's what the Live is for. I wouldn't put a battery in it because then why buy the Live? Or you put a battery in it, now the price goes up. So at $699, to be quite honest with you, for someone who's bought a lot of MPCs over the year, bang for the buck, it is the best MPC if you're looking at what you get for your dollar. When the MPC 1000 came out, it was $1,000. I don't know if that's why they call it the 1000 because it cost $1,000. Something to think about. Anyway, this one comes at a sweet price point, right around the same price point. Maybe it's $100 more than the MPC Touch when that came out. So bang for the buck, yeah, this is a winner right here. So you can't go wrong with that, being though it's a standalone and that you can use it in controller mode. So what I thought I'd cover in this video, I already went over the things that I don't like about it so much, but what I really like about it is the size and how portable it is. So let's get into some size comparisons and take it from there. All right, so here you go, the MPC One on my station. So this is it, fired up, and this is the MPC Live. So just to put it in perspective, to give you an idea of the size difference and how much real estate it covers. So that kind of, hopefully this helps out a little bit. Still same screen size, but the pads are smaller. So let's get into that. All right, so here's a quarter on the pad on the MPC Live, and of course it's the same pad size on the MPC X. So let's put one on the MPC X just so you can see it. So that gives you an idea of the pad size based off the quarter. Now let's put this quarter beside the buttons so you can put that in perspective too. Because like the MPC X, the MPC One has plastic buttons, which I like. Of course, your MPC Live had the rubberized buttons. Put it in perspective, you can see a quarter beside that button. Now, to put this in perspective, everything is tight. Look at the button size in comparison. This quarter can actually cover the button on the MPC One. So, very small buttons. Even the smaller pad size, so you can see the pad size in comparison. But that's very easy to get used to. I love the designated buttons, and if I had one other complaint, just for the sake of complaining, is this right here. This is your main button. This is your menu button. I wish my menu button was here and my main button was there. Maybe because I'm used to that from my MPC, because of this one. So I got my main button, and my menu button's up here. So I wish my main button was right above the note repeat, which it isn't there. So they did switch it around a bit. Sorry for the fast movement of the camera. But hey, it's not that big of a deal. Your note repeat here, your erase, your copy, delete, your 16 levels and notes, your half level, full level, your automation, your sequence, step sequence, your time correct, sampler, sample edit, program edit. So a lot of designated buttons. And of course your cue links as you go through. So a lot of designated buttons, and your banks are here as well. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I can actually say my alphabets. Now I know my ABCs. Anyway, so a lot of designated buttons, which makes it a lot easier and the workflow a lot quicker than the live. I do like it better as far as workflow, better than the live, but I love the live because it's portable. And now, since I have this set up here, I can actually carry my live around a lot more like I want to. I get a lot of ideas, so I bounce from my setup. So let me show it to you real quick. So this is the MPCX. This is my other setup. So a lot of times I'm coming up with ideas real quick, and when I'm over here, I got an idea, another idea comes to mind. I don't want to stop, save it, and then start a new idea. I just stop, then I bounce over, and I go with the new idea over here. So sometimes I'm working on two MPCs, not at once, but two MPCs, you know, intermittent of each other, based off of how creative I am that day. So I love the fact that I got two setups side by side so the creativity don't die. I just got tired of unplugging and unplugging the live, plugging and unplugging the live. So I just left it hooked up in that stationary. Now I'm happy because now with the one, I can actually carry my live around. So as I was saying, sorry if I made you dizzy from moving the camera all around. That's just me. It's Sunday, I'm crazy. Anyway, as I was mentioning, I do have the MPC Touch as well, and I could have easily put the Touch over there at that station, but I don't like I think the screen response and everything on the live is a lot better than the Touch, although I still very much enjoy the Touch. The live has a little bit more features, but I don't want to get into that now, simply because, mainly because of the USB ports and the ability to have extra storage and how I save my beats. It just worked for me with my workflow and everything. So that's why I have my live, my Touch over here at another station. So yeah, I love the fact that I can have multiple stations. So if ideas are going crazy and I just want to just jump all over the place, I can do that. So yeah, so in conclusion, the MPC One is an amazing MPC. Probably, like I said, bang for the buck. Probably the best MPC, bang for the buck. Not the best MPC ever, not the best MPC over the MPCX, of course not, but for the size and for the footprint that it takes up on the desk, which is not a lot, for the portability and the fact that it's a standalone and the fact that you got a lot of designated buttons makes this one a winner. And at the price point of $6.99, you can't beat it. Especially considering that when the MPC Touch came out, it was right around the same price, $5.99 to $6.99, something like that. So for this to be a standalone a controller as well, you cannot lose, you cannot go wrong with this. I will be using this a lot. So now that we out, how about we just I'll let you hear a beat I've been working on. And I've been doing a lot of original beats lately. So and I did one on this one as well. Kind of a Griselda type beat that will be going up on the channel pretty soon and up on my BeatStars page. So let's check it out. Let's get it.